Hi, Joey Fulgione here. Today's topic is Genesis. Yes, the plural, Genesis. Also on the web at clevercatholic.com. Belgian Jesuit Father Georges Lemaitre was the first to propose the Big Bang Theory. Einstein pejoratively named it the Big Bang because he didn't believe it. Until 1927, scientists thought matter always existed, the steady state theory. The easy way out. I bought an astrophysics text from 1930 with an addendum saying the universe may have a beginning and be expanding, but we're not yet sure. For if the still expanding 92 billion light-year wide universe exploded from nothing 14 billion years ago, which it did, scientists have a problem not acknowledging that an independent force outside the universe, outside time and space, because they did not exist, also known as God, created the universe. Everything from nothing is creation. God made the Big Bang go bang. Because God is not in their purview, some scientists just dismiss God, despite compelling evidence to the contrary. They're too smart for God. Philosophers, good ones, always knew the universe had a beginning. If the universe always existed, then it goes back an infinite amount of time. However, if the universe goes back forever, it could never reach the present, which it's obviously reached, as an infinite journey can be made only in an infinite amount of time. Written 4,000 years before Darwin and Hubble, Genesis is fairly accurate in its sequence of the origin of humanity. First the stars, let there be light, Genesis 1:3. Then the sun, night and day. Next is the ocean and land. Vegetation follows. The first creatures begin in the sea. Later the land animals emerge. And finally humans appear. It took 6 days and God rested on the seventh, Genesis 2:2, because he's a good Jew. The 6 days are symbolic. After all, Catholics are not fundamentalists. The Bible considers the earth the center of the universe, which it is. Who cares what's going on in the geographical center of the universe? We are the center. There is no center anyway, as it's expanding faster than the speed of light. I know, Albert, I know. There have been some updates. Turns out light's special relativity speed limit is not universal, only local. When criticized about the Bible making the earth the center of the solar system, Rabbi Menachem Schneerson smartly replied that in Einstein's general relativity theory, the earth goes around the sun, but the sun also goes around the earth. The Bible tells us how to go to heaven, not how the heavens go. But could there be other rational beings in the vast universe? Are we the only center? Who am I to limit God's creative powers? Are there countless Geneses? Or are we alone? Whether the universe is teeming with rational, diverse creatures, or if it's just us, either possibility is staggering. From the September 23, 2016 Wall Street Journal. In 2014, 2 Jesuit astronomers at the Vatican published a book with the title, Would You Baptize an Extraterrestrial? That year, Pope Francis himself, during a hypothetical section of a weekly homily, said that he would baptize a green Martian with a long nose and big ears, although only if the alien ambled into St. Peter's Basilica and asked. Who are we to close doors? The pontiff asked. Here's a poem by Alice Meynell, Meynell, and you can see all of these citations on the website, clevercatholic.com. Poem by Alice Meynell, who died in 1922, Christ in the Universe. Christ in the Universe. With this ambiguous earth his dealings have been told us. These abide, the signal to a maid, the human birth, the lesson, and the young man crucified. But not a star of all the innumerable host of stars has heard how he administered this terrestrial ball. Our race have kept their Lord's entrusted word. Of his earth-visiting feat, none knows the secret, cherished, perilous, the terrible, shamefast, frightened, whispered, sweet, heart-shattering secret of his way with us. No planet knows that this, our wayside planet, carrying land and wave, love and life multiplied, and pain and bliss, bears as chief treasure one forsaken grave. Nor in our little day may his devices with the heavens be guessed, his pilgrimage to thread the Milky Way, or his bestowals there be manifest. But in the eternities, doubtless we shall compare together here 1,000,000 alien gospels, in what guise he trod the Pleiades, the Lyre, the Bear. Oh, be prepared, my soul, to read the inconceivable, to scan the myriad forms of God those stars unroll, when in our turn we show to them a man.